Hey, this is Josiah from the Works Guitars, and what I want to go over with you guys today is a lot of things that beginners are going to come across, maybe struggle with, and stuff like that. So basically, it's a couple things as simple as being able to recognize the strings, recognizing how to read tablature, and how to tune your guitar, because those are all the main issues that any beginner guitar student is going to come across. So let's begin with this. The first thing that we're going to do is be able to identify all the strings on the guitar. Now, the strings are going to go in a numerical order. It's only 1 through 6, nothing real difficult that you're going to have to do. So, first things first, your open first string, all right, that's the small one down here, that's going to be your E string. All right. The next one is your open second string. That is going to be a B. And then your open third string is a G. That's the one right before they start getting a little wire wrapped around them. Your open fourth string is D. Your open fifth string is A. And your open sixth string is an E again. Next up is being able to recognize the frets. Now, you notice I said open first string, open fourth string, whatever. What that's meaning is there's no frets down, meaning you're going to play it without having to put down your finger on anything. You just play it open. All right? The next part is being able to recognize the number of frets. Well, obviously, if it's first fret, you're just going to go right here. This is first fret, this is third fret. This is 5th fret right here. So you just got to, work your way around and be able to find which fret you're on. And there's a couple little shortcuts that you have in order to find that. All right? So the first one, for instance, normally there would be dots. Mine has some birds on it. It's got dots on top, though. These are going to be telling you basically a specific fret, help you find your way there faster. So this is 3rd fret. The next dot is going to be 5th fret. Next one is 7th. Then is 9th. And then up here, it's a double dot normally. Mine has a bird again. It's 12. And so if you just find your way through that, it's easy to be able to find what fret you're going towards. Then if somebody says, hey, on second string, I want you to play 3rd fret. Well, all you got to do is find 3rd fret on second string, and then you're just going to play that one. So let's talk about reading tabs. A lot of the beginner guitar things that I do here at my studio, we use only tablature getting started. Down the road, what we'll do is we'll use a little more than tabs. We'll use we'll use notation. We'll read the chord charts and things like that. But at the very beginning, it's easiest just to read tablature. What tablature is it's going to have 6 lines, and those 6 lines are representing the 6 strings on your guitar. And so what it is, though, it goes in a reverse order as what it is right here. So your first string, as written in tablature, is going to be the top line. All right, that means that's this line. So the top line on it is your smallest string, which means that the lowest line is your 6th string, which is this one right here. The other part to it is being able to realize which fret to play. Now, tablature doesn't tell you what finger to use at the time, so it's nothing you can really do about that one. You leave it up to your teacher to show you and tell you which finger to go where. But all it's going to give you is it's going to give you a number. And that number represents what fret. But that number is going to be on whatever the string is. So whichever one of the lines, whichever part of the tablature and stuff. So if you see a 3 and it's on the second line from the top, that is going to be, again, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and you just got to put your finger down right there. So what I'm doing with the guitar right here is I have this little cutout part right here of the guitar. I have that resting on my leg. I find that to be the easiest place and the most comfortable, and so that's typically where I'm going to put it. Whenever I'm holding it with my right hand, all right, I'm resting my arm on here just however is comfortable and however allows for me to be able to just reach down and reach all of the strings right across here without having to do a whole lot of extra movement. The next part is my left hand, and I generally keep my left hand in kind of a C shape as long as my thumb is resting on the back behind roughly about across from my second finger. That's generally where I put it as well. I find that to be the easiest one. I'm going to start with the open 6th string. Right now my open 6th string is really flat, so I'm going to turn it all the way up, and what I'm doing is I'm turning it away from me, pushing my thumb away from me to raise the pitch. Right there, I don't know if you heard the beep. Right there it said I was in tune. And so what you want to also make sure that you don't do is don't tune above the note and then tune down. You want to tune up into the note. So start out below the note when you're flat and increase the pitch until you get into it. That keeps the strings locked in place and keeps them from, you're not going to have any string slipping. So we're going to go to the A string now. Again, my A string is really flat, so I'm going to push my thumb away from me. There we go, my A string's in tune. Alright, next up we're doing the D. Now my D string is really sharp, so I'm going to bring it down by pushing my thumb away from me, but on the bottom portion of my tuning peg. So now I'm below the D, and I'm going to tune back up into it. Next is my G string. Again, my G is really high. It's really sharp, so I'm going to tune it down. Now it's the opposite for the lower strings, the bottom 3, the smaller ones. So I'm below the pitch and I'm tuning back up into it. There we go. And the B string, which is really flat. And now the E string, the smallest E string. And there we go. That's how you tune your guitar.